back at DayZ. We've got Penelope here. I believe that was the name last time. And today we're talking about salad. I don't know if you guys have had salad, but I'm a fan of salad. Quite a fan indeed. This is some lucky stuff. It's almost like somebody died here. Is it damaged? Badly damaged. Yeah, it looks like somebody got shot here. So yeah, we're talking about salads today. I really enjoy salads. They're quite good. I don't know if you've had good salads before. But I've got this like new type of salad. I don't know if you've heard of this. It's like a salad that keeps on growing when you're like about to eat it. So it's in this package and it's got like kind of dirt with it so that you can literally enjoy it. And it kind of grows while it's sitting there in the fridge waiting to be eaten. It's kind of cool. It's like a more natural, lively sort of salad. I thought it was pretty neat. And I've actually been enjoying it for a while, but I've heard it's a little bit more of an expensive salad, so I'm hooked on it. I guess salad's like the preparation of, and that's more or less the lettuce, I guess. I don't know. You can go buy mixed bags too, which is crazy, and it comes with like different types of it. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat indeed. So as you're seeing, we're getting rain in DayZ. Some actually pretty heavy rain, and you can see that my temperature is actually being affected. So I mentioned last time that they updated, or I guess a couple of videos back, that they updated the not the respawn cycle, but the persistence cycle in this game, because the servers would reset every short amount of time, hour, 2 hours, I think it was. Now it's at a 5-hour server reset time. So that means now we're actually getting more parts of the world. We're getting more things such as torrential downpour, which is sort of neat. Kind of cool that I came across this helmet here. I find that fascinating. And obviously, we lost a good character because I wasn't able to sprint around because I had the Alice bag and it was full of stuff, which a lot of people complained about, which I imagine, because I'm filming this before it came out. So I imagine people are complaining about it in the future, but in the past, when this comes out. Fascinating, right? But it's a chance to start fresh and to kind of go in a new direction. Well, not in a new direction, but to, I guess, sort of go to where I wanted to go, but in a different way. One that's like more, I don't know, applicable to people that are spawning on the outside. It's probably dumb to walk down the middle of the street, but I don't give a damn. It's probably my bad attitude that causes death. But yes, it would have been smart to either, when I was about to die, dump my bag to run away, adjust my inventory so that I didn't have to carry so much and could sprint, or generally not continue going to the base. Obviously, I didn't make the smartest decision for my character's life, but one that was perhaps interesting, because I did think that was a very tense and interesting video. I thought it was kind of cool. Covered the map, and I do really am interested in the feedback on the mapping part of that, because I wasn't sure just throwing it in was like a great idea, like over top, but it kind of fit what was going on, and yeah, I thought it was alright. I'm not sure if I'll do more mapping videos in the future, but the idea of it's kind of neat. So we're going to kind of cut through here. I think down maybe 3 Valley. I'm not sure if I want to take the coast again, because the coast is usually filled with bandits. But we're at least going to go to the first little middle house section. I just think it's really interesting to see the heavy rain coming in here, because before it was like more of a light rain we were dealing with, if you know what I mean. But now we're actually getting the effect of being damp and that affecting our temperature. You can kind of see that in the bottom corner there, and you can see in the inventory there how my hoodie is wet and how that affects your kind of character. So you're seeing the raindrops on the far left indicator, and you're seeing my temperature bar going low, and that is due to the rain that we're facing. This is a very, very heavy rainfall going on right now, which is very interesting and very dynamic. It's ironic that you know, the water bar, that I'm thirsty, but do you have a gun? Hello there. I've got nothing to lose. How are you doing today? Can you give me the heart emoticon? The heart emote. Can I get the heart emote, please? Thank you. Have a good day. See? Fun interactions until I get shot in the back. He just does the heart as he's running away. Yeah, that's fun. I think that kind of be my signature of saying hello to people. Damn, my goddamn water bar is tanking. So I know a lot of people kind of like, you know what? You should go along the coastline and collect items off of the beach boats and stuff. I haven't really found that to be a very effective method of getting items. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't work, but you know what I mean. My character should literally be able to put her head back and drink some water from the goddamn sky instead of being like thirsty. It's clean water, unless it's contaminated water. That would be a cool twist if it was like acid rain events could happen or something. It turns all like greenish or that, and it's just toxic. Or like a toxic air event, that'd be neat. And you have to like hide inside houses or get a gas mask or something, or a mask in general. Is that a person standing on the beach, or is that a sign? Could be a zombie. Looks like a zombie. He's like zombie walking this. I think he moved too fast to pull off a zombie walk. They should have a mechanic like that so you can like blend in with the zombies or something. I think that would be really neat. Cool, so we're coming up on the house split area. Check out these houses, hopefully not die of thirst, and there's a little water area up here to the right. I'm going to imagine everything is looted. Like that's going to stop the zombie. Funny. And then yeah, I kind of wanted to go inland a bit, assuming that that's going to work well. Zombie down the stairs. Nope. Yeah, so it's up here to the right. Just a little water area that we're going to detour to. Stay a little bit away from the coastline, I think. But yeah, if it is raining really hardcore, I mean, there are items to obviously deal with the rain, right? I mean, the raincoats and stuff like that. You can also sit indoors. And it really depends on how you want it to affect your character. So notice how my health is being affected. And I don't think that's just the water right now, because usually your water is blinking when you are actually, you know, dying from your problems with your hunger and your, you know, dehydration. So yeah, it's just up here to the right, kind of like this Three Valleys area. And I don't think we'll have a problem getting to the fountain. And from there, I think we're going to head, again, to the direction of where I had planned to head, kind of those military bases that are along the kind of southern coastline area. It's a very obtainable. I swear, when this first came out on PC, the standalone, these areas used to have something good in them. You know, they used to have good items and stuff, but it's just, I haven't seen anything on the console versions that are worthwhile in these spots. So that's why I suggest staying away from large warehouse sections, because they don't tend to put out. And that's just kind of a huge waste of your time. I think there's like a huge river section up here and everything. It's worth taking a look at as I continue moving along. But yeah, you gotta be kind of careful about the weather. I don't think it's like detrimental to your health or your survival, but you know, it can have an effect on it, right? as I'm starving to death. I love how she carries the shoes like this. Nobody carries shoes like that. No loot? Oh no. Alright, we'll check out this house. And then over to the right, up there is the water that we're looking for. Again, this could be looted. And guys, I do pick busy servers to go in. I don't pick empty ones. A lot of the appeal of like doing the videos and stuff is interactions with other people. So I literally try every time at least 55 players. If it's too packed or whatever, I'll jump to like a 50 server, but I do try to fill them up with people. It's a lot more exciting too. It's something to think about. Okay, we should be coming up on the water here. There should be a, I believe it's not a fountain. They should have fountains in this with water, or at least destroyed fountains. I think that'd be cool. Shit. Damn it. But yeah, there'll be a well to get water from. Closed. Whoa, as I fall down and break my ankle and die. Anyways, we're going to continue going into the water area. The zombie's not here. And we need to drink. You know, before we die tragically while it's raining of thirst. Just in time too, eh? Like I planned that well enough that I survived the blinking. Yeah, let that water go up. Even though you could just put your head back and drink. Although I don't think that would give you a lot of water. Matchbox. So obviously, you know, if it didn't occur to you, you can use a fire to heat yourself. Because, I mean, that's what fires are for. It's full warmth. Oh, that looks like a nice wool coat. Is that good condition? Worn, I'll take it. There we go. And coat in the hands. Throw this bad hoodie on the ground. Nice plaid coat going on. So I got lots of bullets and stuff, but no guns. Somebody must have died there or something. It's weird to find that kind of item sitting there. I guess this is why you would maybe have like a raincoat on your person, depending on the type of DayZ player you are. Because it would come in handy for situations like this. Not often, but sometimes. So another problem we're going to run into is lack of food. This always seems to be a detrimental thing to my life. There's a castle up here, just above the quarry area up there. But I don't really want to check it out. I do, however, want to check out this little water section. Kind of take a look at it and maybe go up to Mista. So we'll see how that goes and kind of move inland in a different way. Because I believe we haven't done this before. Is that a human? Really, a zombie? Something. Something for someone else to deal with. Looks like we got some structures up there. That might be worth looking. Just a quick detouring look. Ah, lovely tree. It's so hard not to have stuff. You know, when you go from having too many items, you gotta have that balance. A point where you can sprint, but you still got enough food and stuff to keep you going. It's like a nice middle ground. It's like everything in life. You gotta have that nice balance of things. Oh, I guess this would have taken me to it, regardless if I cut across the open wet field. Anyways, that's just kind of like, you know, the weathering details and stuff on DayZ. Ooh, what are we dealing with? A wool coat. It's a nice wool coat, but I don't know. I think I like the plaid one a little bit better, even though I think that one's in a little bit better of a condition. Yeah, but some other neat things. It is a build-up of a condition like the weather. You know, the rain effect on your character's body. It does take time, but it can build fairly fast. And the rain is like sort of an abrupt thing that happens from time to time. It is nice that we're seeing it up here. It might actually be more common now based on the reset time, that we're not getting full reset time, so it's kind of like a little bit quicker than it traditionally would be. Gonna die of starvation. Hilarious. Hilarious. So much food before, now none. So funny. Yep. I think they should give you more food or something, or give you a little bit of food to start, or at least make it so that your food bar. I wonder if that's also been affected by the, what is it? The way the servers reset. I wonder if that's kind of a problem. Is this the road? I don't know. It's supposed to be like a water road, taking me where I need to go. I think I kind of veered off the path a bit. Don't worry, it'll work out in the end. Always does. So yeah, your gear and your temperature and your health might get affected. Houses are good for shelter. Trees apparently too. I guess it would depend on the type of tree that you're going under. Would you know, the mileage may vary. And yeah, water resistant gear obviously, like the raincoat. Oh, you know, it'd be even more funny is getting like a can of food and not having like a knife to open it with. Slam it against the wall, and you should be able to do that. You should be able to take the food and like throw it against the wall and breaks open and stuff. Yeah. So that kind of gives some context into it. I do remember this area. It does seem familiar. Definitely familiar for sure. It's not a path I haven't walked down before. In fact, I think it's not exactly where I was aiming to go, but it's in the same direction. And it should have a puddle of water in the middle here, which doesn't really do anything for me, but does give me an idea of where I'm going. Sort of a nice freezing walk in the rain where my character's probably going to starve again. 90% of DayZ walking around starving to death. Like, look, should be able to get some water just putting that up. Is that supposed to be there, that blue marking? I don't know if it's showing up. Where's this rain coming from? There's no clouds. That's weird. Sort of unnatural too, to be honest. Oh, there's a little house here. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's give a look-see, see what's in here. I guess I should also be looking at apple trees. And inside clothing, because you never know when there's a food item in there. Damn, nothing. Tough crowd. No, I'm not seeing any good trees. At least not for what I need. Going down the highway. Yeah, it's curving more than I thought it would. Let's follow the road. It would be hilarious if there was somebody just hiding there and shooting. Like, just waiting. Like, what green thing here? Is it just me, or was there like a weird green thing over in this spot? Maybe I'm hallucinating. That would be a funny thing to add, like hallucinations. Get like poison darted and makes you go crazy. That would be neat. There's a pretty intense hill over here. So I'm now starving and thirsty again, which is ironic due to the levels of rain in the atmosphere. kind of weird that it's also a sunny day and there's rain coming down. Not unheard of, but very odd that you would get this kind of torrential downpour. The trees don't seem to be too affected. They're just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Oh, this does not look good for my character right now. She's gonna die from lack of food and stuff. That's hilarious. Huh. Oh, this character is going to have perhaps one of the, I don't know, maybe the most tragic one was the one that was like literally 2 minutes and they just got shot and died. But this one does have some good ammo, so I mean there's definitely been potential for her to do well. You know, assuming she comes across good stuff. But it might have been smarter just to stay on the coast, not venture inland. See, that's one of the things you do in this, is you take the risk of going somewhere and finding stuff. Or you take the risk of sitting back and gathering gear and finding stuff before you leave. You never quite know where you're going to go or what's going to happen. And that's kind of like the fun mixed bag of this game. Is that it's sort of a random occurrence and happenstance experience. Okay. I'm gonna hobble towards death. It was the rain that killed me. Which is funny. So I guess you can kind of go tree to tree and sort of, you know, block out the rain. Might help a bit. You know, take the whole forest situation on it. Or not. And I'm hoping this leads into an update, because I'm doing this as like a standalone. Like this was planned as a standalone. So I'm counting on their weekly update to give us something sort of exciting to cover in the future. Like I wonder, do people ever just wander around in the middle of the forest and be like, wow, there's a dead body and there's like items near it? What are the odds? Now we might as well quicken this up. Get a sprinting pace going. We could jump down the hill and like break our ankles. Oh, she doesn't sound too good. I'm gonna fall over dead. Oh look. I think that was the location I was heading to. Or at least one of them. There's the zombie walk. That's what we were looking for. Zombie walking. Now the hell's going down. I don't know if she's gonna make it or not. Probably not. I'd hedge my bets on this ending as a standalone death. The character that could have been. If we drop the helmet, we might make it go faster. It's amazing that she can jump, but kind of staggers along. There's a neat tip for you. You may be dying, but you can jump.